Hello, my name is Jenna. It's Thursday, December 9th, here on 11:11 with Jenna and everywhere actually. Well, actually, some places it's December 10th already. But I am just going to grab this really quick and go like this really quick. Thanks, you guys. Hey, Patty. Hey, William. Hey, Carl. What's up? All right, let's see. How do I do what I want to do right now is go like so. How are you guys? What's happening? What are you eating? What are you drinking? What's going on? I want to know. I want to know. I have coconut water and hot tea with chaga mushrooms in it. And I am going to edit the privacy, and that is public. And I'm going to edit the post, and that's public. And that's not public. Whoa, no, I don't post that public. Meaning the Zoom. Nothing too exciting. But I grabbed the wrong thing. Hey, come on. Hey, give it to me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. I loved Rick James. Kind of a freak, but I loved his music. Anyway, let me post this here and let me put this here. And we're just, as my Nana would say, cooking with ice. And now I can put this here. Wow. Lots of stuff today. Lots of stuff. My friend Rowan died, and that was really sad. And Martha is out there in the world by herself now after one of incredible love stories on the planet. So, Martha, Rowan, one of my COVID buddies for sure. We met through Randall, who is a dear friend of both of ours. We met in a Mexican restaurant and kind of, they have a cute dog named Einstein, and we just sort of bonded, you know? And then I watched, after doing stuff today, I watched the first two shows of Sex and the City. And I lived in New York when that was happening. I was a part of that scene. I was that scene with my friends. And from the very first second, I had tears in my eyes. And by the end of the first show, I had serious tears. And it was, and just like that. And on so many different levels, the way they wove everything in, it's going to be a great ride. And I'm really, if you are not a Sex and the City person, you won't get it, but you could still enjoy it to some extent. And if you are, then here we go. Patty, Suzanne, what? No, she'd say ice, cooking with ice. Yep. Hey, Paul. Hi, Paul. Beer. You're making a cake? Are you putting beer in the cake? What kind of cake? Tell us. I want to know about this beer cake. I know about 7-Up cake. I've put stout in cake before. Chocolate cake with stout. Speaking of Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen, my friend and some of yours, if not yet, Lauren Greene Whyte. Where'd you go? There she is. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Everything just disappeared on me, and oh my gosh, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. Hi. Wow, we have multiple Canadians here. We're coast to coast, totally coast to coast right now.
Great.
We have 3 coasts happening and Canadian beings happening, and I have my hot tea with mushrooms, and you have, what do you got there, girl?
I've got my hot chocolate with cayenne
Nice.
pepper.
Pepper. Tell me about that photo that I used.
What's that?
Tell me about the photo that I used.
Which photo?
The photo that I used of you today, announcing the show tonight.
Oh, oh, that photo. Oh, that was years ago. I was in the Joshua Tree in Pioneer Town, and I was staying at this really great ranch called Rimrock Ranch. And since then, the guy sold it to someone else. But I went with my aunt and my really good friend Sarah Jo, and we used to go to Pioneer Town every Christmas and spend a day or two there, and just be out in the stars. There were so many stars out there.
Lots of stars in the desert for sure.
So yeah, that's an old picture of me going, kind of Clint Eastwood look.
I love it. And I'm admiring something behind you.
Oh, oh,
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
is that's a cape that I've been working on,
Yeah.
and
You
it
talked
has
about it
like,
before you put the fur on it.
yeah, and then I'm getting ready to put this, which is an antique trim that I've had for a long time, and I'm going to put that down the front on each edge, and maybe I'll get to wear it. It'd be
Well, it's
nice.
kind of chilly where you are right now, so you might be able to get it done tonight.
No, well, I better get it together and finish it up. Today I'm wearing, like, look at this. I got this
I love
thing. You know what it is? It's
it.
like a little sheep. It's like a little sheepy thing. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Like,
it smells like lanolin,
right.
but
I
it's
have
nice.
those woolly balls for the dryer,
Oh,
and Lillian got a hold of one and she ripped it up because she's like, oh, snorting in it and stuff. She
oh
loves it.
no.
Mhm, mhm. Oh,
Oh
that's
no.
beautiful. I like it. So does it magnet around or do you just pull it up?
Mm-mm. Just
Yeah, girl, that's cool. Where'd you find that beauty?
I got it up when I went to visit my friend Maddie. She lives up past Petaluma. I can't even remember the name of the town that she lives in. Um, but it's right on that river, that
Oh,
wine river.
uh-huh. She lives in I know.
It's way out.
Not
It's closer to it's
Fernville, Monterio.
yeah. That's it. Monterio.
Mm-hmm. Monterey.
Um, and this was at a shop there, and I fell in love with it. And
Great.
look, I can wear it like
Amy Green St. Germain says, "What's up?"
that's my sister.
Hi, sister.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I have something like that you have. I should go put it on and we could just rock.
I was gonna put on some big long earrings because you had those great earrings on this morning. Do you still have them on?
No, I have other great ones on.
Oh, those are pretty too.
Oh, those are
Very
fun.
nice.
I had such a great time this morning and I was so excited about tonight and today and wow, and I'm just gonna do something really fast.
Oh,
Don't go anywhere, anybody.
okay.
I'm gonna clean the so where's your sister? Where's sister Amy? Amy,
Amy, where are you? You're in North Carolina? She's waiting for her boat to be finished up, and then she's going to head back north to Massachusetts. And it's a big boat. It's
wow.
like a big trawler, a huge boat, but it's being worked on, and she's going to live on it.
How cool is that?
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
maybe come be on the show. Let's do a vote.
Yeah, right.
Heck yeah,
Yeah, she would like that.
that would be fun. She's
Is
in.
anybody else responding? Anybody? I can't see.
Oh yeah, my friend William's here. Suzanne
Uh,
is here. Tammy. My Angela, Julie, Patty, Mama Grace, Cindy Bell. This is a popular night right here.
Ho,
On
ho,
the stage
ho.
with the creators with Amy.
Look, I've even got like a little,
Getting her on here next.
it's a little peppermint stick. I can put it
Oh, and
in
your
my hot
cocoa.
chocolate. Make
Fancy.
it hot chocolate.
Wow, what
This
kind?
is the best hot chocolate in the world. It's called
What's it?
guitar.
Oh,
G,
yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
That's fancy, girl.
Guittard.
Yeah,
Use real milk. It's the best.
it's
And
the
I've
best.
tried a lot, but this is like by far my favorite.
Did you and your sister grow up drinking hot cocoa?
No, not really. Well, I guess around the holiday time, but I kind of grew onto hot chocolate. Whenever it's cold, it's like, oh, it's so good. And
Making
you can put a little bourbon in there too,
yeah, you're making me like one right
or
now.
not bourbon, like brandy or something like that. And
No,
you
it's
take,
not tequila.
oh yeah, no, not going there. But jeez,
Okay, we won't go there. All right.
tequila, tequila.
So you're still working? Is it busy?
Um, yeah, it was really busy. I sold a Miko Mintz
You did.
long coat,
Ooh,
very expensive.
sure.
But yeah, it's been really busy. I mean, I don't know what's in people. I mean, maybe they have more money because they're like been during COVID, they weren't spending it. And maybe they just want to get the hell out and get some new things and doll themselves up and find a place to go. And they're all like,
Well,
oh,
I wish you could come to my gig on Saturday night.
where here? Are you going to be here?
No, I'm actually performing in Michigan on Saturday night, and I'm wearing. Can I wear a shorter dress to perform with a symphony? Do you
When
think?
is it? During the day?
No, it's at night.
Oh, I don't
It's a rose gold sequin dress.
know. Ooh. Hmm.
I can do it.
Maybe if you wear rose gold sequin tights,
Well, I have these
it look longer.
really cool black tights that go kind of cool with it.
I don't know. I don't know what protocol is for, it's a big symphony.
Cindy says yes.
Cindy says yes. I
Cindy
mean,
says,
I would definitely go for it.
Jan says no, mid calf.
My
Sarah,
mother would say long. My mother would say long.
I have long dresses and I put them on and go, ah. But then I put this on. I'm like, let's go, girl. Linda Siriano, come to the show on Saturday night. It's at Lake Michigan College.
I wish I was there.
I do too. I do too. I wish I had some of that Guittard cocoa right now. I have
It's
some.
really good.
I have some cocoa cashew milk in my fridge. I could rock that.
Oh, that'd be good.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
But I don't have a peppermint stick.
It's like, oh, they make these marshmallows that are like square marshmallows that are sometimes half peppermint, half pumpkin. I don't know what, vanilla. But they're really good in there too.
Oh, a melted pumpkin, a melted. It's at the Mendel Center in Benton Harbor. It starts at 7:30 on Saturday night.
Can
Go,
we can we see pictures? Can we see you? Or is it going to be live or
It's
what's?
live, but it's a union orchestra and they don't allow any filming. Oh, you got to do something with me now. You ready? We're going to do a little dance.
11, with Jenna. 11, with
There are
Jenna.
11 people here.
11, with Jenna.
Whatever you want.
11,
Whenever there are 11 people on, I do the
Oh
song.
boy.
We have fun.
Oh my.
Do you have any animals?
I do. I have one right here
Kind of fun.
somewhere.
I
She
kind
got a bath today. That was my workout today. The bath. Come here, Cammy. Come on. Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Come and say hello.
of. See the little corgi girl. Hi.
Little fat. This is a fat girl.
She's a cute.
Cammy. Oh, God, she weighs a ton.
Looks like a mushroom or a marshmallow. Hi.
Can you say
Hi,
hi,
pretty
Cammy?
girl.
Come on and say
Hi,
hi.
Cammy. Hi, pretty girl. Oh,
Oh,
she's cute.
she's like, she doesn't.
Hi, girl.
Look at her.
Hi. She's a shy girl. I think you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so
Look,
cute.
Cammy. Look, look.
We
Oh,
haven't done that show with the animals. We keep saying we're going to have a show with
ah,
people
oh
in.
my God.
How did you find this beautiful being in your life?
Well, I did have a Welsh Pembroke Corgi before, and I moved away, and I left her with my ex-husband,
Mm.
and he took care of her, and he was great with her. And so I said, well, when I moved back to Louisiana, I was going to get another one, and I had gone and checked out this woman in Texas who was showing corgis. And I went to the show in Alexandria, Louisiana, and she brought a couple of corgis with her. And I saw this one,
Mhm.
and she was a year old. Oh, she was so cute. And I was feeding her little pieces of, they gave me a little bag of hot dogs
Oh,
cut up,
she loves
like,
you.
oh, she was my best friend. So anyway, I had to take her home, and I bought her from that lady, and she wasn't she wasn't show material. She doesn't, they're so stubborn, you know.
Have you ever gone to
Um,
Corgi Con? There's a Corgi Con in San Francisco.
oh no, but I know I've heard about it, and they had one in I think in New York. Oh, in New York, they used to have one with dachshunds, and I used to have dachshunds before. I used to bring my dachshunds, all these weenie dogs. Um, but yeah, I've brought her to a couple of them. She loves people. She doesn't like other dogs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She's a real bitch.
Lillian is too.
She's a
Yeah.
bitch.
True bitch. She's a true bitch for sure.
Absolutely.
She's a cutie.
Hmm?
She's a cutie. You'll have to come on my show when we do the animal show. Not
Yeah,
just a
I'll do a dance with her or something.
okay.
She
You guys,
weighs a ton. She weighs a ton. She's just
she's solid.
solid.
She's like a cinder block.
2 cinder blocks.
You don't have to wear a long gown to the concert, Linda. Just show up, please. It's at Lake Michigan College. It's the Southwest Michigan Symphony Orchestra. Just show up. So, are you starting to pack?
I've got 76 boxes that are packed.
Oh my God.
And I was going over all the furniture that I'm taking with me and, measuring it and stuff so I can tell the movers what to pack. But, excuse me, I still have to pack a lot more, like clothing and like my sewing machine and my serger and lamps and lampshades and just stuff, and I have all these things too, like this. Look at this. This is a Chinese screen.
Oh, that's
It was,
beautiful.
it was from a door.
I love
I
it.
got it in Chinatown in New York.
It's
And
fabulous.
yeah, I had two. And one was installed in our old apartment in New York City above a doorway, like a transom. It acted like as a transom way up high. It was great looking. So, but I have this one and like weird stuff like that. My art, my all that stuff's got to get packed. Ugh. I don't want to move again.
No, moving's hard.
Yeah. It's really hard to pack stuff. And you got to be careful that it's not too heavy in the box. So you have to go around looking for light things like pillows and sheets and towels and to fill it up, so it's not so dense.
Well,
Um,
Kayla is here.
Kayla,
Kayla's
Kayla, Kayla's living up near Boston.
She says, "Hey, Lauren, good to hear your voice. Sending love and luck for your move."
Hey, baby, she has got the most fabulous soaps. She's making soaps. It's called Fiora,
Ooh,
Fiora Company, Fiora.
come on the
And
show.
and her soaps. Oh, do I have a soap here? I know if I do. Here's one called
Ooh.
Tea Time. Okay. It's bergamot, lemon, and peppermint. But look what she
Bergamot,
does at
lemon,
the
and
top.
peppermint. Oh, wow.
She
Ooh,
like makes it look like
yeah.
it looks like it could snow, ski down the slope. And the one she did for Christmas have little Christmas trees. She did one called Carrot Cake. It's got a little carrot sticking out. They're all sold out. But you got to order from her because they make the best gifts.
Send me some. I'll influence it. I'll put it on I'll put it on Instagram and on my
Oh yeah.
pages.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
What Patty said is what, if you're in New York and you go to the symphony orchestra or you go to San Francisco, it's nice I've worn a suit to the symphony. I was just talking about it as a performer, but Linda, girl, you own this town. Just come. Just come. Whatever.
Yeah, the more I think about it, you'll look festive, you'll look fun, and you're a special performer. So
I'm excited
go
about
for it.
So
Go for it.
yeah. Yeah. If I have a sweet potato treat I could give to your dog. Can I sit by you? Wish I could.
Oh, she would love that. Don't show it to
That
her.
was 30 years ago. Linda, you can sit by William D is going to be there, and a couple other people I think are going to show up from the show. I'm excited.
Wish I was going.
I do too. I do too.
I love to
about wearing
listen to
that
Jenny
shirt.
sing.
Actually.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The skirt.
oh yeah. You could wear that. It'd be really wild.
Be really wild.
That's fancy schmancy.
Lynette will try to be there. Yeah, I haven't found the perfect shirt for that skirt.
I think it just has to be something slender fitting.
Which I did. I wore at that party, but it was cold, so I was wearing my coat.
Yeah, and just maybe a solid color, and then a fabulous jeweled necklace to go with it. I think that would do the trick.
I might just have to check that out. Mom, I might have another outfit we'll check out tomorrow.
Yeah. Hey, I heard you talking about the Sex and the City movie. Did you? No, I don't have HBO, and I think if I can hook into Hulu, I can watch it for free, like a little trial thing. But did you see it?
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes tonight.
Yeah. Was it good?
Did you watch it? Were you into it? Were you in New York then? Or were you there before? Were you in New York during Sex and the City during that time? 90s, early 2000s? Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Yeah, and I really agree with you about like nobody wears ridiculous shoes like that walking down the street. You know, you get in a taxi cab and then you go out to some place and that's it. And then you bring your sneakers
Yeah, you don't
or your
walk
flats.
through Manhattan in those shoes, not Manolo Blahniks. You don't walk through the city in those.
Sensible
You'd ruin them in
shoes.
20 minutes, but you'd ruin them anyway.
Hmm. And it's filthy. The streets are filthy. So yeah, I mean, when I worked there, I wore I had some flats that I would wear when I got off at Grand Central,
Yeah.
and I'd walk up Park Avenue and up to our
Darling,
building.
give me Park Avenue. Oh, that makes me think of the Oyster Bar at Grand Central. I
The
know.
oyster bar. Oh, and you know the thing down near the oyster bar that it's like it's the way the building is
Oh yeah,
built.
yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And you do like you go stand in one corner and you can talk to somebody in the other corner if you just whisper and they can hear you. That's a cool thing.
We should meet in New York sometime. That would be fun.
I know it really would. I mean, it was. I love the Sex and the City. For all its flamboyance. And do you remember Trish Field's
Oh yeah.
store?
I
Yeah, that
still
was
have
a
a
cool
couple of
store.
pieces from that store. The first time I was in New York with my sister in like 1986, 87, and I saw the Patricia Field store because it was right down near where they lived, and I went and I got this really cool black bra, this thick, chunky, cool black bra. And then I bought this cool skirt, and I have a tube dress with a little tutu, black tutu from there. I could wear that.
Oh, a tutu. One needs a tutu all the time. A swirly dress.
Yeah.
My sister and I used to dress up in. Remember back in the 50s, the women wore petticoats
Mm.
under their skirts to make them fill out. Well, after that was all over with in the 60s when we were little kids, I go to my grandmother's and she had all of those petticoats
Oh, how
and
fun.
and we called them skirtons
Skirtons.
and skirtons. And we would put them over our head and look like we'd say we were like the Virgin Mary
Uh-huh.
and or the bride,
Uh-huh.
and we would all dress up and just be there like this with our skirtons. I've got pictures.
Well,
And
you have to post.
they're all packed now.
They're packed in one of the 78 boxes, did you say?
76.
76 boxes.
Ask my sister. She knows what the skirtons are.
I think I've experienced the skirtin style. Hi, Dave Love. Dave Love's in Austin, Texas. Patty's on Whidbey? Yeah, Whidbey Island. Susanna's, I mean, Patty's in Illinois. William's in Michigan. Mama Grace is
Wow.
in Michigan. Everybody's everywhere. We're everywhere. And I know it's all decorated where you're working because the day I left, everything was popping.
On 4th Street.
Yeah,
Oh,
so beautiful.
it's unbelievable. There's just lights winding up the trees. And then they have these things like these beautiful balls that are all, sparkly. And they look like they're dropping.
Yeah, they're drippy.
Yeah,
Are you
they
ready to
drop.
dance again?
It's
Let's dance.
constant.
Gotta prepare.
Yay!
11, with Jenna. 11, with Jenna. 11, with Jenna. 11, who you gonna call right now? 11, with Jenna. With Jenna. 11, with Jenna. Right now. 11, with Jenna. With Jenna. It's 11, who you gonna call right now?
Thank you for being such a good sport. Now there are 13.
Oh
Julie,
my.
Julie at Fresno. Yes. Hello, Dave
Ooh.
Love. So, do you have any poetry for us tonight?
No poetry. No.
Right.
Oh, rats. I
When are
was right.
you moving? You're leaving December, January?
No, January. Probably like mid-January somewhere, and then it's going to take like a week to drive from the Bay Area of San Francisco to Louisiana. It's going to take a while because I'm not going to do, straight through shot. You just can't do it anymore. I got the dog with me. She travels really well, but, still, I can't do, 11-hour driving days like I used to.
And you don't have to.
And I don't want to drive at night. I don't. I stop before I get up early, and I'll drive and drive. But no, night driving. It's scary.
And are you retiring kind of? Are you going there to just be in your cool
I,
house?
I'm going to be going there, and all these people have things lined up for me to do,
I
which
bet.
is, design costumes, get involved with Mardi Gras, and make costumes, direct plays. Um,
You're going to direct play.
I would love to open up a shop. I would love to open up a shop. My friend Jana is also works with clothing and is a fabulous seamstress. And I've worked with her with some of the plays that I directed and the costumes I designed, and she helped out beautifully. And so we were thinking about maybe making some little outfits, and then also I'm really into interiors. I was an interior designer for 20 years, and um, I would love to have another shop where I could, have furnishings and unique pieces that you just can't find. I would definitely carry my friend's soap. you know, they're just fabulous. But yeah, stuff like that. That would be so much fun to do. So yeah, I'm not retiring.
So well, I thought you were going to be working on your house for a while.
That too.
Oh,
And my book that's needs to be finished. And
yeah. And then you need to come on and read some of it on 11/11.
yeah, okay. Um, that would be fun. And yeah, so that needs to be, I've been, I kind of stopped sending it out to agents. I I sent out I sent out my query letter and pages, whatever they asked for required. And I sent it to all like the top agents. Just like I
So,
went like, what the hell? Try, right?
why
Of
not?
course
Did
I got
you get letters? Did you get
rejects.
rejected? Did you get letters back?
Oh yeah, online, they, sometimes after a month or two, they respond and say, it doesn't quite fit with what we're looking for, or, that
Can you
stuff.
talk about the book? Can you tell us about it? A little bit about the book?
Oh, did I tell you this before? I'm not sure if I did. It is a book that is a speculative fiction, sort of fantasy with magic in it, and it is a young adult fiction. And it starts off in the Aztec era when the conquistadors are coming to Mexico. And there's a young man whose name is Azcata. And Azcata is the bastard son of Montezuma II, who is, of course, the emperor. But he's an incredible warrior. He's a jaguar warrior. And it's really his story and about his fight and survivalship and the spell that he comes under in trying to overcome the conquistadors. He goes to a priest, and the priest is going to do a spell that would give him like super energy and magical powers and stuff. So, but it goes bust, and he ends up living forever. And he ends up every time he gets revenge on the guy that killed the priest that screwed up the whole thing. And he goes after the Spaniard and he kills him. And he turns into the Spaniard. He is no longer he is who he is, but he takes on the visage of who he killed. And he can't speak Spanish. And he is thought to be the brother of some guy on the boat going back to Cuba. They go back towards, Cuba and then heading towards Spain. But they're in the Gulf of Mexico, and guess what happened? Hurricane. And he ends up in Louisiana. So it's about his survival. It's about survivorship. It's about a young man's travel, learning new places, new people, cultures, animals, and we learn what he's like confused. Where am I? What happened to me? How did I turn into this? And it's a duality. So I've finished the first novel, and the first novel covers him up into the 1600s, 1700s. And then the second part goes into the 1800s when he's in New Orleans. And then later on gets involved with living back in the swamps. He ends up being a rougarou, people think he is because he's not too cute. And that's something that happens in the book too. So I can't tell you all of it.
Beautiful book. Oh, you don't have to tell us all of it because we're gonna all buy it.
Oh, yay, that'll be great.
How long have you been working on it?
Let's get it published first.
Good. When did you start working on it?
Oh, 8 years ago.
So has your sister read any of it?
Mm-hmm. She's read some parts of it. And then, of course, I had an editor working with me, and she really helped shape it and hone it up for me, and could see the spots in it that were a little bit weaker and helped me fix those up and gave me a lot of lessons, I'm telling you, for what I did. Hiring her as an editor was amazing. It was like taking a class, and really learning, things to focus on when you're writing.
I have another friend that comes on the show. His name is Kevin Kuhn. He's writing his third novel right now.
Oh my God.
And he explained to us once the different editors. He usually both of his first two books and in this one, he has 3 different editors go through them. For
wow.
One's a science editor, and one is a more grammar, and the other one is connecting it together. Yeah, really interesting. Super interesting.
Yeah, I've had several friends that I know because I was in English literature in school and undergraduate school. I have a lot of friends that are writers or read a lot. So that's helpful, but it's not as objective as you might want it to be. And this woman, I knew her, but she was a children's editor with a company out of Chicago. And she was a children's editor for like 16 years. And so she really could look at it and say, do this. You might want to consider not doing this. She didn't take it and change it, she would just say, can you rewrite this paragraph? And I would rewrite it. She goes, that's fine. But there's things that you have to consider. If it's an action, this is an action adventure story, right? So if
Fabulous.
it's action adventure and you're being too descriptive of the area, it's going to bore people. It's going to slow them down. You want to really shorten your sentences, and you know you're building up the action so that the writer or the reader turns the page. And ask your friend if he's a pantser. I'm a pantser. I write by the seat of my pants. I mean, I have an idea of where I want it to go. But when I'm in my room and I allow characters to just develop or walk in, um, sometimes they're really good characters and I keep them in there and I keep them for longer. And good dialogue is exchanged. I know it sounds like there's really somebody coming in the door, but they are, they're just walking in. And so I just let it roll and then I can go back and edit. But that's what they call it. Writing by the seat of your pants. You're a
Answer.
pantser.
I can get with that. Tonight is Conversations with the Creatives Day of Love. Koronaroki happens on a different night, usually the third Thursday of the month. But you know that. Are you related to David Whyte?
No.
I don't have a David. I don't have one in my family either.
Whyte was my last husband's name, and he was Irish, so that's why it's with a Y instead of an I. And people still don't pronounce it White. They'll say why. They Wheat, Miss Wheat. I just go back to Greene.
Apparently,
but then my name was Lauren Greene.
Poet.
Huh?
Apparently there was a famous poet by the name of David Whyte.
Oh, no, I'm not aware of it. No, I'm not related. I'm a Greene with an E on the end.
That's interesting. There, you went Greene Whyte.
Oh, no, I have a friend that calls me up and says, "Is this Lauren Orange or is this Lauren Purple?" It's like, are you going to add more colors to your name?
Well, no. As a Spartan, as somebody that attended Michigan State University, that's a cheer. Go Greene, go Whyte, go Greene.
How is it?
Go. We always say go Greene. So you're like all about it.
Greene, go Greene. Well, my name is Lauren Greene. So people were like, your name is Lauren Greene. Are you related to the Bonanza crew?
Or they're Lauren.
Yeah. There'd be like, they would sing like the Bonanza's theme song. They would ask me, "Hey, how's Little Joe?" And
ooh, Little Joe.
How's Haas?
Haas is from New Mexico. Haas is from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Was he?
Mm-hmm. Or somewhere outside of New Mexico, Las Vegas. Mama, where was Haas from, Mama? Yeah, he was from I think maybe Albuquerque. I can't remember now. I said that and I shouldn't have said it. That is probably inaccurate, but he's from New Mexico. But apparently this David Whyte lives on Whidbey Island. Oh. So if you're maybe on your way to Louisiana, you could go like that.
Oh yeah, in the middle of winter.
It's just rain.
I wish I could. Well, when I went down, I drove in late March from California to Louisiana. I went through Utah.
Beautiful.
And I stopped off at Zion.
Gorgeous.
Zion National. Wow, what a place. But I would say, listen, I wanted to go to the Grand Canyon to see the North face of the Grand Canyon, but it was closed because of COVID and it wasn't going to be open until May. So all that had to shift and change. But then I went to Santa Fe and got to Santa Fe and it was freezing cold. It was like 19 degrees at the end of March. And I had to buy a coat because,
I
I
bet
was
you got a
just,
really nice one then.
yeah, I still wear it, which is good. And actually, it's good. It's a good coat. And everything was on sale because, it was springtime, supposedly. And so, but it was really nice because we woke up. My friend that I traveled with, we woke up and we left like 6 o'clock in the morning from Santa Fe because we had to get down to San Antonio, which is a long and boring drive.
Yeah.
Boring. Um, Unless you imagine like Comanches running through the flat fields and stuff like that. Um, and it was snowing, and we had to scrape our windshields with our credit cards, and get it
Yeah,
out.
done that.
Hadn't done that in a long time.
Not my scene. It's really warm. It was warm here today. What is the temperature right now? It,
Here,
it's 45 degrees and it's going to be 56 degrees on Monday.
I don't know what it is. I'll have to look up on my phone. Let's see. Weather. Did
Not,
my friend Doug show up? He said he was going to sleep
I
and he
see no
wasn't.
dead, but he could be a lurker. Sometimes there are lurkers.
He is a lurker.
They don't identify.
Let's see.
They just don't identify. So,
Let's see. Weather in Berkeley
oh, I have that on my phone.
today. It's 59 degrees.
Beautiful.
Going down to
Beautiful.
41.
It's 41 degrees right now.
No, it says it's like 59 in Berkeley, but it's a little bit cooler here.
Ready to do
Not
a little dance with me?
okay.
Oh, it's over. We made it to 12.
Oh,
And when it goes, higher or lower, I just turn it off. But when it's on 11, when you dance when the 11 is on. So what did you have for dinner tonight?
I made an egg salad,
Ooh,
not egg salad, potato salad
potatoes.
with eggs,
Uh-huh.
which is really good. And it had celery and
Sorry.
onions and
Ready?
chives.
11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11 with Jenna. 11. We're gonna go right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. 11 with Jenna. Right now. 11 with Jenna. With Jenna. It's 11. We're gonna go right now.
And they're holding on. They're holding on.
Wow. I couldn't get Cammie to get up here and
I was saying,
dance.
Tammy, come dance with us. Lillian's looking at me like, when are we going outside? So you made potato salad with eggs in it or egg salad with potatoes in it?
No, potatoes with boiled eggs cut up, onions, celery, chives, parsley, and dill. Yeah. No mustard or vinegar or anything like that because Thomas can't eat that. He's on
Like a
autoimmune diet or something like that.
anti-histamine diet.
You can't have vinegars and
Yeah.
spices and things like that. So I thought, it was pretty good for a neutral diet.
Sounds good.
So yeah, I had that. Let's see, what else did I do? Washed the dog, washed all the sheets,
Wow.
changed the sheets.
That's a good feeling.
Vacuumed. This is what I do when I come home and I'm not working. It's a lot.
It's a pretty big house you have.
Yeah, it's 3 bedrooms,
Big.
but most everything is packed. So I don't have to dust a lot. But boy, oh boy, just the one of the rooms, Thomas's studio, is packed up with boxes. I mean, all those boxes, they're in that room. There's no room for anything else in there. It's just piles of boxes.
Fun. Fun. That's
Look what I have.
what is it? Ooh.
Can you see? A Christmas Carol.
Yeah. Hey, will you come back Christmas Eve or sometime near Christmas and read that?
Read the whole thing now.
Or you could read a couple pages.
I could.
Let's do that. Let's read a story. Let's pick a story and read it on Zoom together.
Yeah.
Fun.
I always like the opening of this. It's
Please.
like Marley was dead to begin with. That's the opening line.
To begin with.
There is no doubt whatever about that. Okay, Mr. Marley, you are dead.
Brilliant. Oh, come
Poor
back, hang
Dickie.
out with us sometime and read some more poetry or read anything to me. I love listening to you.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Yeah, I think I packed everything. I think I even packed my Paul and Tremble books. Gosh, golly. Hold on.
I love her.
Let me see something. I might
Never know what's going to happen here.
might have something. No. What is that? Oh gosh, no. Thought I might have had like a folder that had some poems in it that I wrote, but I don't.
Well, there's always Sunday nights for Poetry Glam.
All right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, come back.
Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome any moment I'm here. And then
And so much. Hey, when are you going to be in California? Am I going to see you before I leave?
I hope so. We're working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It would be nice if those people would have another party
Wasn't
at their
that
house.
fabulous? Wasn't that
It
fabulous?
was great. And that guy, those guys that played music with you were incredible.
Peppino
Really,
D'Agostino and John Arbor. Yeah.
really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed it.
That
I
was a
wrote
time.
thank you.
I'm so happy that you came. That was a moment in time with a really wonderful group of people, and yeah, it was all perfect. It wasn't all good. It was absolutely all perfect. I loved the whole day.
Everything went together.
And Claire, she's having her open house for her jewelry. Oh, you need to go. Claire Ullman is having her open house on, she might have had, or is it this weekend?
It probably would be soon.
Everyone wishing over. Oh, she had it already. She did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, today it was Sunday. Darn it.
Mm.
She makes incredible jewelry.
I haven't seen I haven't seen it, but I knew I remember somebody saying, "Oh yeah, she makes beautiful jewelry."
Outstanding. But next time, well, in the springtime, perhaps we'll be back there, and I don't know. Well, in the springtime, hopefully, I'll see you in Louisiana.
Yay! And maybe I can just when you're down there, we could like hook some stuff up so that you could sing.
Yes, please.
And gosh, I know a lot of musicians and jazz musicians as well as Cajun and Zydeco and stuff. So
Cool. Patty's leaving. Good night, you guys.
good night, Patty.
Patty Loman in the house. Lillian's giving me a look. I gotta go walk her, But before
Uh-oh.
I want to sing a song, so can you give me a letter and I'll sing you a song?
Okay, let me give you H.
H. Ah, H. 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 Oh, of course. Hey, Ruth, come on. Come on and sing a song. Ruth is always here. And I know that you know that we are here tonight. And Lauren Greene, Whyte is out of sight. So all of you stay safe, all of you stay healthy, all of you be real nice. And it's so cool that your sister's here too. I will say, Ruth, hey, Ruth, if you're coming on, you better come quick. And you know you do, because if not, we can do it on another Thursday night. Hey, everybody, now gonna do your dance and how, and I will say, hey, hey, thank you, Lauren, so much for today. And everybody have happy thoughts, and everybody have howling words, and everybody have a huge, huge heart. And everybody, all I say is love hard. Yes, everybody, all I say is love hard. And Lauren, please, how hard do we love? How hard, Lauren?
Very.
Very hard.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, girl. I'll see you soon. Thank you
All
for
right.
being
Ciao for now.
super awesome. Bye.